Alright, so part two. These white boys up here on this bench watching TV. They watch these movies, they done got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Dudes they busting down the noodles and cutting up the sausage and the hot dog. I mean, not the hot dog, but the pickles and, you know what I'm saying, heating up the chili and all this. So they make this big old spread, busting and crunching up the chips. You know what I'm saying? Chopping up the cheese. And everybody going about their business, but we all kind of side-eyeing peeping the scene of what's going on with these dudes. Some people I already know because they done seen it before. I'm new to the prison. It's like my first week and a half in the jungle. I've been in the county all this time. A couple different counties. So as the mood kind of, you know what I'm saying, chill out, because everybody is watching movies, people playing dominoes, people playing cards. We start eating, everybody start getting their bowls and we eat, we sit back, you know what I'm saying, watching movies, chilling, getting full, everybody in a good mood. And I don't know if the white boy forgot what was going on or, you know what I'm saying, they just thought that maybe dude was playing with him. Because he kept all the food that, you know what I'm saying, brought him. They thought maybe he was just playing, you know what I'm saying, he trying to scare him. But by the time the third movie came on, we just finished eating. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little bit later. Movies might run all the way up to 2, 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes they might run all through the night. But people was up there watching movies and they was still on the bench. And Prison Santa Claus come slide up and sit beside him on the end. Scoot in real close. And he got this knife in his pocket. And he poked him a little bit like, hey. You know, in his side a little bit like, hey. He's like, what's up? You got that for me? No, man, I got you. I gave you what I had. He said, all right, do what you gonna do. I'm gonna slide back off this bench. You better be right with me. We going to the bathroom. He slid dude off this bench when the bathroom, the other two still right there. I almost like head straight, like they don't know what just happened. Prison Santa Claus slid dude in the bathroom right to the broom closet. Took him off in there. Handled him. You can kind of hear it a little bit. I'm not going to do all the sound effects. You can hear it just a little bit. Like if you walk in that bathroom to use the bathroom or take a shower, you was going 9 times out of 10 turn around and leave back up out of there. Because you can hear it. When he got done, he got the other one. Told the first one to stay in the closet. He went and got the second one. Left the first one and the other one, the last one out there by himself. He took dude and did him the same way. And you know what I'm saying? It depended about 40 minutes because he stayed in there about 20 minutes with the first two a piece. So then the third one comes. He gonna get dude. Now it's 4 people in the room closet. Him and the 3 white boys. Yeah, I got my nose. About another 20 minutes go by, he in there doing what he do to do. And then he come out. And he's sitting on the toilet like he using the bathroom. All 3 of the white boys are still in the closet. And you can still hear the sex. So apparently, after he did all 3 of them, he making them take turns doing each other. Turning themselves out. And he's sitting there almost all night on that toilet, listening. Nigga probably was there playing with himself while he was listening to them. But A lot of people were making jokes about it, and it was funny, and it wasn't funny to me. It wasn't funny to me. But by the time we woke up the next morning, all three of them dudes was under his spell. If he was Santa Claus, they was his elves. They was doing whatever he said do. They was highly feminine. They wasn't acting like men no more. They was acting like girls. Eventually, they started wearing makeup and dressing, you know what I'm saying, making clothes, wearing tight pants. And they say dude have been doing that for years, man. Every Christmas, he get him some Christmas presents. But like I say, it was a setup. He targeted them three dudes. The old school dude, he never had no intentions on messing with dude. Dude was in on it. Young black dude was in on it. He out there, I already knew what was going down. He told, look here, man, I'm gonna tie y'all down. And y'all just go along with it. And I'm gonna make them come on up out of it. Moral of the story is, no matter what you think you know, you don't know what the next man knows. Dudes in prison is sleep. Whatever you, when you get wind of something they doing, they pretty much gonna remix it. You're not gonna see it coming. They gonna make you feel safe and comfortable. The dudes around you, they might be in on it too. And you say, what do they benefit? Same thing y'all benefited from listening to the story. They got to watch it unfold. And in prison, when you doing time, you ain't got nothing to do. Sometimes you sit back and watch things unfold. But like I said, it's a situation where you can't just be in everybody's business because somebody gon', you know what I'm saying? It's like, if a dude would have tried to save them, Santa Claus would have felt real disrespected. Hey, hold on, man, I've been working on this plan and you gonna throw a monkey wrench in my plan? Don't worry about it, now I'm gonna come get you. And it's different when I come get you because me and you got a situation going where you got in my business. So I kind of owe you some violence. With these dudes, it wasn't no violence involved. It's like, I'm gonna tell you another thing we got going in Arkansas where I tell you, like, people ain't taking it no more. They talking them out of it. And what they simply mean by when they say they'll talk you out of your backside is they scare you. He ain't use nothing but his words. He ain't hit you. He ain't break your arm. He ain't stab you. He ain't hit you with a lock of the sock. That man ain't choke you out, beat you to sleep, and none of that. He talked to you in a certain manner, with a certain tone, made you believe a certain thing, and then walked you in the closet and made you do something. Then he walked out the closet and you continue to do it. That's plausible deniability right there. If you run to the police and say, he took it, and he say, man, we was having an orgy. We was having a real P. Diddy freak off. Yeah, I did it to all three of them. But he did it to all three of them. And he did it to them. And he did it to them. And he did it to them. We was all doing stuff. And then you had sex with him? Yeah. And you let him have sex? Yeah. Like, get out of my office. You ain't talking about somebody took something from you and you in here engaged in homosexual activity yourself. With the same people, the same, man, get out of here. You gotta realize, man, these dudes been in prison for a long time. They done came up with the ins and the outs. They basically know what they doing on this freaking sneaky stuff. And I hate to say it because it's still wrong, even if a dude then put the mash on you and talks you out of it. If you ain't want to do it, it's wrong. And yeah, I wish some people would stand up for themselves, but they just didn't. They were scared. It's like when you hear somebody say, oh, you know who to play with. He wasn't going to try that with nobody like old school. He wasn't going to grab 3 black dudes up out of there, fresh up off the streets, gang banging, been lifting weights and all this other stuff. Got bodies under their belt. And then you going to tell them, yeah, man, I know I told y'all it was Christmas. I was giving y'all a Christmas check, but give me that back. Nah, that ain't it. I want the one that got the contract wrote on it. The one that says that if you need it, I get to beat it. You know what I'm saying? What? It's prison, man, so you got to inspect and unexpected. So, best thing I can tell you is don't go. And I'd like to remind y'all that yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.